24th of May 2022 still. Before we get started, I'd like to ask you to subscribe to the channel. We're trying to hit 500 subscribers by the end of the month. All of you who have subscribed, thank you, and feel free to share any of my videos y'all want to. Talk to you a little bit about what's fixing to happen. Some of y'all remember the Sandy Hook back a couple years ago, guys. Do you remember the ban and the ammunition shortage that came out then? This is going to be a lot worse because we're already in a supply issue on ammunitions and stuff. Some stores are filling back up, but I'm telling you, you're going to see prices on ammunition shoot back up. You're going to see a bigger push to ban assault weapons. You're going to see simple things as background checks to buy ammunition now. Now, the issue I have with what President Biden just said, he said, how in the world can an 18-year-old go into a store and buy a weapon? Well, at 18, you can join the military and they'll hand you one. You know, they upped tobacco and all that to 21-year-old. If you're going to give these rules out to kids, you know, saying you got to be 21 years old to do this and do that, they need to up the enlistment age for the military to 21. Quit letting them enlist at 18. Also, if you really want to get serious about it, they should raise the driving age to you don't get your license till you're 21. A lot of you are going to say, well, that don't make no sense. And that's exactly my point. The firearm is not what's doing this. It's the person using the firearm doing it. Has nothing to do. Wouldn't matter. What if he went in there with some other type of weapon? See, it's the person that does this type of thing. But I'm telling you, we're going to see a huge push to ban, you know, AR-15s, AR-10s. You're going to see the push again, and this time they're going to have enough ground to really get something going on it. A lot of y'all know this already. It's an election year. You know, what happens every election year? We've seen it in the last few election cycles. It's happening again. How do they stay in office? Well, if we stay in office, we're going to fix this and do this, this, and this. That's how they do this. Guys, it's everything in the world is going bad right now. You all see it, you all know it. But you know what they're fixing to do. They're going to get a big run on this. This is the second mass shooting within a month. And now you kids involved. This sorry piece of shit, excuse my language, goes in there and shoots up kids. There's something wrong with him mentally. But of course, the firearm will get the blame. Guys, I'm telling you now, if you need an ammo, you better do it now, because you're fixing to see a whole lot of banning going on. You're fixing to see laws change. A lot of these channels will tell you they'll do it. Look what they've been doing. They've been doing it like crazy. Guys, take a moment of silence for these kids that were shot out there. You know, that's just ridiculous that it happens. The point of this video is, he was on there saying, how can an 18-year-old go buy this weapon? Well, if you're going to put them in the hands of an 18-year-old that joins the military, you need to up the enlistment age to 21. It's that simple. You know, I'm not for red flag laws or none of that stuff. Guys, they're trying every way in the world they can to take your firearms and take your guns. I've always said they probably can't take your guns, but what can they do? They can make ammunition so high, so expensive, that you can't afford it or you can't find it. And that's what we've seen over the last couple years here. We've seen shortages on ammo. I'm telling you, you're going to see, if you need ammo, you need to go get it now. You need to go get it pretty soon, because you're going to see a run on it like we always see. You know, some of you remember back to the Sandy Hook incident. You couldn't find ammo. I mean, 22 was selling $200-300 a brick, you know. And we already got a shortage on it. Some places are getting it back in stock, but the prices are higher, and that's the new normal. Guys, stay out there. If you're out in the public nowadays, please be aware of your surroundings and keep your head on a swivel. You are not safe anywhere anymore in America. Always pay attention to what's going on around you and who's around you. Things like this could happen anywhere. I've told you in the last few videos, you got to be aware of your surroundings in the public, you know, and this sorry piece of crap goes in and does something like that at a school. It immediately took me back to the Sandy Hook incident. But I also remembered what followed the Sandy Hook incident with the ammo shortage, the gun ban, you know, the laws trying to ban guns and stuff. Guys, our country is in just awful position. Awful position. Look at the stuff they're teaching in school now. Look at the stuff they're telling everybody you got to be acceptive of. And if you go against anything they say, then you're an extremist, you know, or you're a racist, or you're this or that, guys. They want to keep that wedge drove between us is what they're doing. Guys, stay safe out there. And please, please, protect yourself at all times. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe, like or dislike the video, comment below. We're trying to hit 500 subscribers by the end of the month. I don't know if we're going to make it, but we're trying. You know, leave a comment below what you think on all this. And please, please keep your head on a swivel and be aware of your surroundings when you're in public. This stuff is heating up, and you know what's coming. It comes every time an election cycle comes. We're coming in the summer months. We have all this other stuff going on, the shortages, the gas prices. It's just going to get worse. Quit thinking it's going to get back to the way it was. Stay safe, be prepared, and always be aware of your surroundings.